ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The countdown is definitely on for the Makers Wanted Bahamas Bowl this Friday at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. Both the Buffalo Bulls and Charlotte 49ers arriving in town yesterday. They were treated to a welcome dinner last night.
I always dreamed about going to the Bahamas somewhere, new and different and everything like that. So just seeing the color of the water, how clear it was, how brand new it was really, really neat.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A lot of people on the team may not ever get the chance to come here again. So it's cool to be able to do that with the guys and play the sport that we love.
It was coming down to it. It was between Idaho and here, so we were pretty happy that we got here. And Buffalo right now is about 30 degrees, snow on the ground everywhere. So coming down here is like no other.
At first, we didn't see the results that we wanted to see at the beginning of the season, but to stay the course, to stay persistent, and to see it pay off at the end of the year with being rewarded a great trip like this it's fulfilling. It's really, really important to stay focused. Have fun, but also stay focused. And at the end of the day, we still have a task at hand to win a football game and take home the first bowl victory in UB history.
From the College Hardwood, Coach Alette McPhee-McQuinn and the Ole Miss Running Rebels women's basketball team hosting Kids Day yesterday. It was an early tip at 12 noon against Georgia Southern. This one going to overtime with the Rebels pulling it out 69-66 to get back above 500 at 6-5. Valerie Nesbitt leading the way with 16 points and 6 assists.
I'm glad we figured out a way to get a victory. I thought that this is a tough time to coach for coaches with the holiday season and with the young group that we have. And I thought that we handled adversity well. This is, I think, our second close game. So, and we pulled that out. And right now, for me, with this group is finding wins, and we had a couple today. Val really wants to win. Val is a competitor. We're teaching her how to be competitive about the right things. And so through the course of it, you're just seeing her evolve into the type of player that she could potentially be. The last game, she had 8 turnovers because she really was trying to win it for everybody. I told her that her intent was good, but what she did, it didn't work for us. So now she has 6 assists, 1 turnover, because she realizes that she doesn't have to do it herself and that she needs the team.
DeAndre Ayton expected to make his long-awaited return tonight from a 25-game suspension handed down by the NBA. Ayton and the Phoenix Suns will take on the LA Clippers. The big man has only played 1 game so far, a season-opening win over Buddy Hield and the Sacramento Kings, where he put up 18 points and 11 rebounds. The Suns went 10-15 in his absence.
Just his work ethic, you can tell. He's been in every single day. He hasn't missed a workout, hasn't skipped anything. He's been in there every single day, putting his head down, working hard, because he knows that 25 games off means it can go up or it can go down, and he definitely took advantage of the time. He's got a lot of frustration and energy pent up that I know he's ready to let go.
With that motivation, that chip on his shoulder, that we need him. So he's gonna come back, and it's gonna take some time for him to get his rhythm back 100%. But I just look forward to big things out of him. We can inject some energy into the squad, and you can bring athleticism, things like that. And he also brings great defense too. So we'll kind of be back to what we were doing, to end the season last year.
Still on the Pro Hard, what a big game from Willis Mackey in the Spanish EBA. He posted a double-double for Caballosa, 22 points and 10 rebounds in an 89-62 win over Perino. The C.A. Gibson Rattlers boys basketball team leaving town today for Las Vegas and the Tarkanian Classic. Coach Kevin K.J. Johnson spoke about his expectations.
It's going to be tough, but at the end of the day, we want to win. We want to play the game. We want to grow. We want to learn the game. Give the seniors opportunity to be seen by college coaches, because college coaches be all over Vegas looking for players. And at the end of the day, once 1 or 2 of them get seen and college coaches like them and they have a chance to sign and go further their education through basketball, that's all I could ask for, and graduate with their degrees. Coach Grant really worked with us in terms of scheduling, understanding that, the JV team and also the senior team. So it worked out perfectly so far. So, when the senior team is playing, the JV team is not playing.
New Providence Basketball Association back in action last night at the AF Adley Gym in Division 2. It was all about the Sun Oil Rockets. They put away the TMT Giants 89-77. As for the Division 1 feature, the Island Dimension Development Wolverines taking care of the Fort Charlotte Defenders 96-91. The University of the Bahamas Mingoes on court in the MPBA over the weekend. They got off to a slow start against the Wolverines, but used a big second half as they rebound from their first loss of the season, winning 98-75. The Bahamas Bowling Federation underway its national team trials at Mario's. The training squad will consist of 24 members, 12 men and 12 women. The top 6 male and female finishers based on total pinfall will automatically qualify. The 5 TV finalists, both male and female from the national championships, will also be added to the team, as well as the winner of the World Cup trials. If additional members are needed to complete the training squad, those members will be selected from the national training squad roll-off. After 2 blocks, Anthony Ingram holding on to the lead for the men, 2,198 pins. That's 52 pins ahead of Derek Burrows. Driscoll Roll in front for the ladies, 2,063 pins. That's 56 pins in front of Janice Hoyt, who led the way after the first block. 4 Bahamians competing this week at the Junior Orange Bowl International Tennis Championships in Florida. Sierra Rogers and Breanne Ferguson on the girls' side, while Michael Major Jr. and Jackson McTaggart swing it for the boys. The tournament, one of the most prestigious junior tennis tournaments in the world. This globally recognized event bringing together over 1,300 of the top-ranked players, both male and female, in the 12 and under and 14 under divisions. The junior players representing 76 countries. 8 students from the Hilton Primary School recently completing the Let's Swim Bahamas Swim America program that offers a certificate to those who complete the 10 stations requiring them to swim 300 meters freestyle, 100 meters individual medley, and 100 meters backstroke. Hurricane Dorian has highlighted the importance of all Bahamians knowing how to swim, and the Let's Swim Bahamas program continues to take on the challenge of teaching all government primary school students how to swim, with the hope that soon it will be a requirement for graduation. The Let's Swim Bahamas program presently working with 10 schools, and in the spring they will enroll another 5 schools using the South Beach pools. Junior baseball continuing to flourish here in the capital, but the same can be said at the senior level.
We go up to the age of 18. And after that, where are you going to play? There's hardly anywhere else for you to go and play baseball. So we're suffering. If the guys don't get a college offer or scholarship and go off to school, then they can stay here in language. We need to have some facilities. We don't need the big buildings. We just need some property cleared down and just build 2 or 3 fields on that. We'd know for a fact we'd have more of those guys coming home. All you could see them doing is throwing from one to another. But they can't go out there and hit because the fields that we have now, this is under 18. Fields are just too small. We would like to accommodate more baseball here at JPLN. Right now we're in the process of trying to solicit some help as far as funds to light our senior field. If we could get this light, we can play more baseball. If we play more baseball, we keep kids off the street, we keep them more active.
And that'll do it for sports. A check on weather up next.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.